Hello everybody. Hello. Come on in. Tuesday, 7:30. This is where you'll find me. And welcome to my little Tuesday Tech Talk session.
Everybody.
Hello. Going in the background. Tuesday, 7:30. Come and say hello in the comment section. Let me know what you've been up to today.
Welcome to my little Tuesday.
Do your shout out. Another lovely day. In Southland. It's been another little bit of a dreary day, but it is getting better. The rain has stopped, so that's fantastic. Hey Leonie, how is it? Another lovely day. Gorgeous up there. So yeah, we have had a very busy day. Me and Mum took, it's pension day, so took Mum out to get her groceries. Nice gorgeous up there. So yeah, we have had a busy day. Me and Mum took, thank you, Michael. And I like your tag too. I really like the nailed it one. I thought that was so, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Fiona. I'm a stand-up demonstrator based in South New Zealand. And every Tuesday at 10:30, I pop on over there and do a live crafting. And then I give you a bit of a challenge. You have a go. And if you do go, have a stand-up, you go on based in South New Zealand. And every our wee session, Christine's in Melbourne, and we've got Joyce here. How are you? Sun is shining over this flat. That's where we need to be. Bart's out there putting firewood away. We've got our wee session. Trailer load of firewood delivered, so that's keeping them out of my ear. So tonight's technique is called the fractured card. Now the reason I'm doing it is because I tonight's I have muted it, so let me know if that's better. I'll just go to settings and make sure that that's that. Okay, I think I've fixed it. Can you let me know? I think I fixed it. Hello, Gigi. Yeah, absolutely. I'm having a party. I like to hear myself 3 times over. Not. Thank you. That's all it was. I accidentally had the volume on my laptop on, and we don't need that. And we sure as shit don't need to hear me twice. So the fractured card is coming to you tonight from my wonderful team member Lynn. She sent me a message the other day. It was a few days ago. And I have done a video on this particular card before. I couldn't find it. So I thought, hey, let's do it again. So I'm going to flick you over and we're going to look at my desk. Yay! How beautiful is that desk? And I will try and keep an eye on the comments as well. So I'll just bring my phone in. So, how many of you have made a fractured card before? Let me know. And I'm just going to click that and then I can see your comments. I would hate to miss out on anything you're telling me. So, what a fractured card is basically dismantling the card. And what we're going to do is prick some of the newest papers. So I've brought a whole heap of the new papers out. I quite like, oh, hang on. Quite like this one. This is nice as well. What else have we got? Oh, we could do it with the bug one. Oh, let's do, I haven't used the bug paper, so let's do it with the bug paper. Who's got the bug paper? I'm going to do it with this paper. So I'm going to open this up. Hey, Leslie Jackson, have you got all my messages I've been sending you? I've sent you an email and I've sent you a Facebook Messenger. Let me know if you've got them. If not, you and I need to have a catch up. Hello, Megan. Jacinta's out there watching. She's got a wonderful visit from the beautiful Beck. So I'm now just going to grab the card kit that I just happen to have one here handy. So, this is how, there's 2 ways of doing a fractured card. Well, for me, I'm doing them the easy way. So, let's find in here, there is a scene. Where is this? Here it is. So, in this pack of DSP, see how you get the whole scene? So, we're going to use one of those. I think we'll use this one here that they're having a picnic. So, we'll just chop up our piece of paper. pop that in there. Give it a snippo. What have you been up to, Gigi? Working hard or hardly working? She's always working hard, that girl. Alright, so I'm going to do this one. So I'm just going to cut it first. Right, now I'm going to trim it down so that it's card front size. Card front. Oh, I chopped the wee ant, but that's okay. We didn't need him anyway. He got the chop from the job. Okay, so I've done 9.5 by 13.9. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some cardstock, and I'm going to do it in soft sea foam. And I know Jacinta and Kay got to catch up with her. That's so cool, her and Brett. Now I'm going to cut some strips. Should we go 1 centimetre? We'll go 1 centimetre strips. These strips can be as thick or as thin as you like. I'm going to go with 1 centimetre. Oh, I need a new blade. There we go. So I'm just cutting some 1 centimetre strips. Now this is the easy way of doing a fractured card. Who's done a fractured card? Show me a picture and I'll let you know. Oh, okay, I'll show you a picture at the end. Won't you? I'm sure you've all done it. Yes, you mentioned it's hot over there, Christine. Lovely. Can't wait to get to Australia. I'm chomping at the bit to get over there and see all the gals. We are going to have such a wonderful time in both Melbourne and Sydney. So, a fractured cut. We're going to cut it up like it's in fractures. So this is the quick and easy version, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. This is not how everybody does it. This is just how Fiona does it. I basically have got for this particular version, you need a scene. So we've got the gallery we've got heaps of DSP that has a scene. Hello Lynette, how are you? Not long till we see you. Oh, I'm on the countdown. I'm going to go through there. Okay, oh, thanks. So it needs to go from side to side, so make sure it overhangs both sides. And then you're going to grab another bit, and you're going to put adhesive on there. And this is, don't get me started. This is not everybody's version of the fractured card. This is my version of the fractured card. 2:30 in the afternoon. Lovely Perth. Oh, so now I'm going to go there. I might go down there. So I just stick these pieces on wherever I bloody well like, really. There's no rhyme nor reason. Counting down the days, says Lynette. Yeah, mate, you and me both. Oh, it's just going to be, we're going to have an amazing time. We're going to be tourists, and we're going to have classes. It's a combination of everything. So as you can see, I'm just popping these strips, and I'm going to trim them. So basically all I do now is I turn it over and I just trim off the excess. Oops. Just like so. And you can do as many crisscrosses as you like. Okay, so this is version 1 of a fractured card. What I like to do with this particular version is once I've done, no, I'm going to go that way. Once I've done this, I then emboss it. Yeah, I think this is the easiest way, Christine. I'm going to show you another way afterwards, but this is one of the easiest ways of doing a fractured card. And then you could even go, I don't really want to go through the pair of them, so I could come this way maybe. Or I could go that way. I might go that way actually. I might just do a little one. Because, you know, we don't need to cover them all. So this is all I'm going to do. Poke that there. So that's the fractures. These are all the pieces, okay? This is one way of doing it. So we're going to snip those off. I'm just making sure I'm getting all the comments. And now I'll just put that to the side. And then what I'll do is I'll just grab a simple, hang on, a really easy embossing folder. Beautiful something, this one. I think it's Beautiful Pattern. This one. It's quite, and I'm just going to run that through the machine. So just, you know, look at the paper and admire the beauty. And I'll run this through here. Just won't fit on my desk. Okay. So you don't have to do the embossing bit. I do. I just think it adds a bit of texture and it brings it all together. Okay. Okay. Can you see that? Now, when you do these pieces here, I like to have them match the background so it looks like it all blends in together. So whatever colour your strips are, try and make your background the same colour. Okay, so soft sea foam strips, soft sea foam background. So then you just whack that on there, like so. Okay. And then I'm going to have my contrasting cardstock base, which is Old Olive. Pop that on there. Yep, that looks good. Pop that on there. So that's your background, and then you just get to decorate it. So there's a few ways you can decorate it. Obviously, a simple sentiment, and then with this set that we have here, we have all these amazing bugs. I wonder if we chop. Oh, I think we'll chop the butterfly. You know I love fussy cutting. You know I love it. And I wish everybody loved it. So I'm just going to fussy cut this out. Hello, Beck. You have had the most incredible long weekend adventure. Seeing those beautiful silos. Wow. I wish I was staying for 20 days in Melbourne so I could go and see them too. Just means I'm going to have to come back and stay with you again another time. So I'm just going to fussy cut this little critter out. Like I said, I did not buy the stamps and dies because I think the paper is just phenomenal. I'd rather buy 10 packs of the paper and have the artwork done for me because, you know, I'm a lazy crafter. But yeah, Brett and Beck and the two doggos have been travelling around rural Victoria, out to Rainbow and Conniva, seeing the beautiful Kay and Jacinta out there. Anyway, so I'm going to fussy cut around here as quick as I can. Oh, it was so good. And I've got, yeah, and Anita too, that's right. That was cool. Oh, I'm jealous. I will do it. I was planning to do it last time I was there, but time just got away on us. It's like I need to come over for a freaking month, you know? A week is just not long enough. But hey. Right, so there we go. I'm now going to pop this wee butterfly up because you know me, I love having things up. And then a simple sentiment, and then the card is done. So when it comes to simple sentiments, we have this wonderful set saying banner sayings, and it goes with that new banner punch, which is this one. If you haven't brought this yet, you're mad. It is one of the best punches. And yeah, just find a sentiment that resonates with you. We might as well go, should we go happy birthday? What does that one say? I can't thank you enough. Celebrate. You're the sweetest. Thanks a million. Here's to you. Oh, wishing you good things. I like that saying. Wishing you good things. Because, you know, I do. I wish good things on everybody. And I wish you all good things. So I'll just grab a scrap piece of white. Good old memento. I'm not going to do anything flash tonight. What did she say? 1,400 kilometres. Done and dusted. Legend, mate. I'm just going to stamp that there. Put the lid on. Okay. So, and well done to everybody that made the tags. Oh, you guys have done an amazing job. So I'm just going to line that sentiment up with the middle banner. Make sure it's nice and straight. We don't want a wonky sentiment. Okay. And then we'll just stick that on. And that is how simple that is. That's pretty much just going to go right there, I reckon. Use some dimensionals. 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is version number 1. This is one way. That way there's no maths involved, okay? So there's no maths involved in this particular fractured card. Don't get me wrong, there is 110 ways on the internet on how to do a fractured card. So this is version 1. Now, if you've got a bit more time, okay, I'm mad, but I guess I know. Whoa, what did I miss? I'm just going to stick that on there. I love double layering the inside of my... Do you guys do 2 layers on the inside so that they match the outside? I am definitely a double layer girl. I just think it really makes the inside look super posh. And there we go. So there's a wee simple fractured card. So this particular style works well if the background piece of paper is a scene, okay? So now I'm going to show you what's on the back side of this paper. Hang on. Nah, I'll choose a different piece of paper. So the second way of doing it, okay, is grabbing my die cut machine. The stylish shapes, I think that's what they're called. These things, I could not live without them. They are my go-to for everything. I'm just going to cut that down. So first of all, I'm going to cut a large one. What colour shall I do it? Let's pick a colour, shall we? Trying to find a colour that I like. Hang on a moment. Bear with me, folks. You know what? I might stick with the same colour palette, and then I can show you. Oh, excuse me, it's stuck in the end of it. And then I can show you the difference between the two. Alright. So we'll stick with the same. So I'm actually going to cut a piece of this off. And I'm going to use my square and cut that out first. So the first thing you need to do is cut a square. Now you don't have to use a die, you could just cut a square with your trimmer. Okay. Yeah, I bet the dog's out. You said you'd have to be mad if you don't own the punch. Oh yeah, have you not got that punch? Oh, Gigi, you need to get it. It's freaking amazing. So this is cool. Right, yeah, go get that one, mate. It is brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got my doodah. We're going to grab my matching. No, we're not. We're going to go a different colour. We're going to go a different colour. Let's go crumb cake. Find a piece of crumb cake. Oh, I've got suede. Not suede. What do you call this one? Pecan pie. So all you want to do now is get your square. You're going to pop it in the centre on an angle. Okay? So roughly about there on an angle. Step 1. You can all do that. Alright, step 2 is grab some papers, and I might as well use the bug paper. So I've got a scrappy piece here. I'm going to use some of the bug side and some of the thing. So what we need to do is create a straight line. So you get your ruler. Okay, so you got your ruler. So whatever straight edge along there is the line we're going to follow. So this would go there, and we leave a wee gap. So instead of gluing strips on, we're going to create strips. Does that make sense? Hello, Barbershop. How are you? So that's all I'm going to do. So I basically just kind of eyeball where the glue's going to go. Oh, I really like that paper. Okay, I've changed my mind. I like this paper. So I'm going to use the red. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, sorry about that. Turned it over and I like that. So I'm a bit generous with the glue. It doesn't bother me if I go over because I've got a scrap piece of card here. So I'm going to have this edge here is going to line up with that edge there. Now if you don't trust your eyeballs, get a ruler. But I can pretty much trust my eyeballs, she says, and then probably gets it crooked. Then I turn that over and then I'm just going to trim that off. I like to have a dry, when I find it, a dry wet wipe next to me, and I just remove some of that glue with my dry wet wipe, which is no longer wet because it's dry. Confused yet? You should be. So then we're going to trim this off just like that. Okay, now we're going to turn it over. So now we need to have a piece that goes, I've got to remember, oh, I've done that wrong. No, I haven't. I'm going to go this way this time. Oh, yeah, I'll have to go that way. That one's going to go that way. That one goes that way. Yep, that's it. So now I'm going to have this this edge here is going to run this way. Am I confusing you? God, I confuse my bloody self, I tell you. Okay, that one's going to go that way. So you're basing everything off the center square. Okay. So that's going to get lined along there. So parallel to there and parallel to there. This is another one. So there's no measuring. You're just lining it up with the very first square that you've put down. Okay, wipe off that dry glue. Grab those snipperdoodahs. Okay, if you're a demonstrator, have you already ordered this new Stampin' Positioner? Exciting! Okay, so that goes on there. See, it's just a wee sneak of the mushroom. Just a wee sneak. Good evening, Gail. Oh my gosh, how are you? We need to come to Christchurch and have a catch-up, I tell you. Right, what else have I got on this one? What else have we got here? We've kind of got this dandelion one going on. That'll be quite cute. Shall we use that? Actually, I need my trimmer because it's got to have a straight edge. Grab my trimmer. Best trimmer in the world. I say it every week. If you haven't believed me by now, you never will, but it is. It is the best trimmer. Okay. I certainly do. I think I need to come to Christchurch for a great escape. So now I'm using this, oh sorry, push it up. I'm using this edge here and this edge here as my right angle. So these have to be perfect right angles, okay? So that's got to go on there like that. Can you see that? Okay. I mean, we're going to cut off my, actually, you know what? I really like that dandelion, so I'm just going to cut that a bit shorter so I get to see more of the dandelion. Oh, good girl, Sue. I think it's going to be an interesting tool. Don't get me wrong, I love my Stamparatus. I use my Stamparatus nearly every week. So, you know, but I'm all for a new tool. I'm just going to wipe off that glue and I'm going to cut around it again. So, just like that. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go over here and make sure I'm not missing too much. Oh yeah, Beck has. She's waiting for it to come. Good, good, good. So now we need our last piece of DSP to fill this gap. So should we go with the bugs? Should we have the bugs going this way? I don't know. Or should we have the leaves? Should we have the leaves? Or should we have... Oh, the leaves kind of work, don't they? And then we could cut out a bug as an embellishment. Okay. Oh, hang on. I don't know. Hang on. What's on this one? Oh, this is pretty. We could have little flowers. We could have... Should we have the little flowers? I already have 4 stamping platforms. Fair enough, Linda. I can actually go with that. Prior to moving, I had them all. I had the Tim Holtz, I had the Misty, I had the whole lot. But then, of course, when we moved, I sold all my crafty stuff. And, yeah, so... And the funny thing is, was like, I used to have like 6 Stamparatuses. Now I'm just down to a couple. Oh, shoot. Get that glue on there. Right. Use the green scrap piece you have. Well, I thought about that, but I was like, no, I really like the pretty flowers, Beck. I'm going to go with this. And I'm just, you know, look at that. That looks better. Pretty little flowers. Pretty little. No, don't sing. You'll scare everybody away. Chris. I don't sing very well. I love to sing, don't get me wrong. I love music. I love singing from the top of my lungs, but I can tell you I do not sing well. I hear my voice after I record a video and then I listen to it and I'm like, oh God, do you really sound like that, Fiona? I'm like those poor people listening. Right. So this is the longer version of doing a fractured card. So that's how it goes. See? Then what you do is you bring this back in, you get your white, and you get the smallest square. Da, 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 da. All platforms have their... Yes, you're not wrong. I'll tell you what annoys me sometimes with the Stamparatus one is when those 2 magnets get together and go smash. I don't know how many times I have smashed magnets. So the new one, the magnets are secured in these plastic little houses, and so apparently they won't break. So that's great because I'm really bad at breaking magnets. And the thing I like about the Stamparatus is that there is multiple plates, so you can do lots and lots of different things, whereas with the new machine it's just one plate. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to work around that. So then you just basically put a sentiment on here. What is this? This is just lying on my desk. What does it say? Birthday wishes. That'll do. We'll do that in black. Yeah, black, because my browns are all in kit. So we're just going to stamp this in black. Obviously, if I had time, I would gold emboss that probably to match with the brown. And then we'll get a critter. Let's find us a critter. I like the critter on the mushroom. I think he's kind of cute. So we'll cut him out. I think, sing away, she says. Oh gosh, your ears, I don't know. There was a song on the radio today, that song about Up and Down the Boulevard. Oh, I love that song. I crank it up and just love that song. But as I said, I just not got the voice of an angel. I often sound like an injured cow, according to Bart. And apparently I shouldn't give up my day job for singing. Isn't he sweet? So as you know, once again, I'm a huge fan of fussy cutting. There's just something about it. And I know not everybody likes it, but the good thing is Stampin' Up! Make dies. If you don't want to cut it, we have a die that will die cut it for you. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this. A little bit there, and a beaut. Okay. And then we're going to stick him down there. And then we'll just pop him over and we'll put some dimensionals on the back. Beep. Beep. Hello, B Ruby. How are you, my gorgeous girl? Back in that craft room. Yeehaw. And of course, Bart has listened. He has listened to Injured Cows. Yep, he sure has on the dairy farm. He reckons I sound worse than... Oh, you like fussy cutting, Christine. That's good. And then I'm going to pop that in the centre. And then this is going to go on my card base. And just like that, another card done. Look at that. See, technically you should put it on the brown. So it doesn't look so, you know. But I don't know. I still think it works on the green. Have I got a brown card just to show you the difference? Hang on, I'm just having a look. Have I got brown? No, I haven't. Not sitting next to me, and I'm not going to jump up and grab one, so pretty sure I don't. No, I'm going to stick it on the green. But I've got some samples to show you as well, so then you can see all different styles. So this is a fractured card, and you have to make a square in the center first, and then you build around the square. Okay, does that make sense? I'm just going to put all this over here. Got a bit of a mess going on. Okay, so these are the two we've made just now. Like that. Get rid of my ruler. Hello, Harry. How are you? I'm just going to click back here. Sorry. So, yep, you can see those. So that's that one and that one. So I'll show you. So this is the first version where we have one piece of DSP and we put strips over the top. Okay, so here is, I had one bit of Designer Series paper and then I put the strips over the top and then I embossed it. So that is one way of doing a fractured card. And I've done two of those. And here is another. So the piece of paper here is a scene off our DSP, and I've just put black strips. I didn't want to do too much because like there's quite a bit to see in the back of this. I didn't want to cut it up too much, so that's that. Now the second way of doing a fractured card is making a square in the middle and just building around the square like so. So this is the first one I did. So you can see it's a very simple thank you card, and I've just gone around. You know, so you pick a line, and so I think this was my first bit, second bit, third bit, fourth bit. Okay, And then this one using the new Easter paper. Look how shiny that paper is. So yeah, and then I've just put the sentiment in the middle. What do you reckon? Are you a fraction card fan? Have you done it before? I think I will have to try and do the first. First one is so easy, Moira. Just pick a piece of paper and whack some strips over it. It really is that simple. And it's tried, but nice to see you guys. Oh, tired, but nice to see. Well, nice to see you too, Harry. And I hope you catch up on some snoozing. I tell you what, I haven't slept well for the last 2 years. Thanks, menopause. Right, we're going to flip you over, so just bear with me. I'm back. And we're going to give away a prize to everybody that had a go at last week's terrific tags. You guys smashed the tag challenge. Not one, not two, but most of you made more than 2 tags each, so that was fantastic. So I hope you do something with the tags. I really do. I just freak out when I lose my dies because my desk gets so trashed. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just thinking, where did I put that lemon tag? Our die. I don't want to lose it. It's all right. I'll find it tomorrow. But you know, my little heart flutters when I can't find what I had. Can't even find the plastic sleeve that it belongs in. Oh, jeepers. It's all right. I'll find it. Don't panic. No, it's gone. I tell you, those fairies, they come on this desk while I'm doing this and they just eat shit and disappear. I tell you. I'm like, where did that go? I can't even find the stamps that we were using. Oh, they're on the floor. Here we go. Right. So, what we're going to do is bring in the iPad. And we're going to give away a prize to everybody that had a go at the terrific tags. On the wheel tonight, we have 23 entries, which is pretty damn good for a Tuesday Tech Talk. We had Leonie D, Jill, Linda, Lynn C, Glennis, Sabrina, Deirdre, Raywin, Jan, Elizabeth, Michael, B, Sandra, Anita, Lynn J, Melissa, Ollie, Ann T, Evelyn, Barbara, Carol, Marilyn C, and Leonie H. So well done, everybody. I'm just going to hold this up to the camera. So now's the time. Cross those fingers, cross those toes, rub those lucky knickers. Okay, are we ready? I'm going to just slide this over here. Oh, crikey. And let's see who tonight's winner chicken dinner is going to be. I can't quite see it yet. It'll vibrate when it finishes. Michael's got the lucky... Well, I won't say knickers because men don't really wear knickers, do they? Congratulations, Michael. You're on a bloody roll. He's on a roll, I tell you. So, what have I got for Michael? I have actually just had a delivery of bits. And I have got... If I just move all of that out of the way... let's have a look. What have I got? Where did I put all those new bits? Oh, I stuck them up in this container. Don't panic, I know what I'm looking at. Here they are. So these are the pieces. I ordered all these bits and pieces. So we've got ephemera packs. Ephemera is just bits that you poke out and some bling, but I think Michael would quite like this. This is called the Adhesive Back Metallic Gem. So he does quite a few manly cards. So these are kind of like copper, gold and silver. You probably can't see the 3 colours on there, considering my camera's not focusing, which is ever so helpful. So yeah, but I've also got some other pink gems to give away later in the week. More ephemera. These are the new puffy stickers. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to give them away because I quite like them. So well done, Michael. And then there's these are called Covered in Flowers Accents. So these are little flower die cuts. I haven't opened them. So yay, that's what that is. So I'll put them in my bin. So they're for Michael. Grab my handy dandy post-it. Jan will be going, oh bloody hell, I hope you're going to share those. Well done, Michael. He's really taken to crafting like a duck to water, as they say. And you'll notice each week how everybody's crafting evolves. And I've really noticed a lot of Glennis in particular, her crafting over the year or 2 years, I think I've known her now, probably coming up 3. Holy moly, when she first started compared to where she is today, leaps and bounds. Leaps and bounds. Now, I've got a big stash of stuff for Michael and other people. I did send out Evelyn, yours is gone. Lynn and Barbara, and that package has gone to Levin. Who else has went? Nikki Joel, yours is gone. And Judy Williams, yours is gone. So, there you go. Congratulations. Hello. No, my drawer. No sharing. No sharing. He's going to hide his stash under lock and key. Well done, mate. Yeah. Oh, rubbing Jan's knickers, says Gigi. You're cheeky. Well done. I missed it. It was in the garden, Dot. It's okay. The garden is a good place to be. So, what the challenge is now, of course, is to have a go at a fractured card. Post it in the comments section of a different... I'm going to do a separate post, so don't post it in the comments of the live. I won't post it first thing in the morning, because guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I head off nice and early, and I am doing my floral art. We have like a special day, and we're going to make a concrete ball that we can use in our floral art. So I have no idea what to expect. I just know that we have to take rubber gloves, old clothes, and a wooden spoon. So that's going to be my day tomorrow. So can't wait to share with you what that entails. I will take photos. I wish, says Michael. Crack up. So if you have any questions about Stampin' Up, don't forget there's a joining offer. If you would like to join in February, join my team. I'd love to have you in my team. But you can earn the new Stampin' Positioner for free. You just join up, they're going to automatically chuck it in your starter kit. You don't even have to click a button. Need a chain to go with that. So there we go. So, ball and chain, I just clicked, you rotten sod. I just clicked, I'm a bit slow. I will be busy on the weekend. The Nova Light has just arrived for our carport, so Bart and I will be putting the roof on the carport finally. So that's exciting, and yeah, it's just so much is happening at the moment that's I'm so excited for. I've got class on Friday here in Mataura, so do come along if you're in the area. We'd love to see you. What else have I got coming? Obviously, we've got class in February, the third Thursday in February. We will be back in Invercargill. I would love for you to join me. Spread the word. We need that class to increase its numbers. It'll be amazing. I'm just checking comments. I don't think there's anything else. I can't see anything. But yeah, spread the word about joining Stampin' Up and getting a free Stampin' Positioner. Once I get mine, I'll show you straight away what it looks like. And I'll give you an honest review too. You know me. If I tell you something's good, it's good. And if I don't mention it, that means it's shit. Moira had a new grandson arrive today. Congratulations. 32 days, mate. 32 days. Whoa. I need to catch up with Beck because I've got a plan for Tuesday night. Oh, Sabrina's going to be here on Friday. Awesome, Sabrina, because you won a prize, didn't you? Did Sabrina win a prize? No, hang on. No? Why am I thinking Sabrina? Sabrina? No, sorry, Sabrina. Was I dreaming? I don't know. Why is your name in my brain? No, I don't know. It'll come to me. Anyway. I tell you, my brain is like a washing machine on turbo speed. It's hard to keep up. All right, everybody, take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. I will have a sketch challenge on Friday, and then we will have another roundup on Facebook on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. So do join me at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. I shall be here, and I would love to catch up with you again. Till then, take care. Happy crafting, and I'm going to end the video. And this new system, I'm still getting the hang of it. So just bear with me, and take care. Da, 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 da.